Okay, so we're going to be doing a live trade today. Market has just opened. We'll start on GBP USD. On the 1 hour, looks like we're coming down to test this liquidity here, potentially sweep it and make a reversal. We've had a huge sell-off in the past few hours. I'm going to mark that because that is something we could trade. GBP JPY, we do have liquidity levels here that we've swept. Liquidity here. So again, same as GBP USD, could come down, take them out in reverse. We could sweep that level there. Let's put an alert in here. And GJ, we've got this level and this level. Okay, so we just swept liquidity of GBP USD. Before we actually enter anything, I want to do some high time frame analysis and work downwards and see what we're looking at. On the daily, it is looking bearish, but we are in this order block here, which we have rejected off of twice. So if we get a third rejection, pull back up to equilibrium. That could be profitable. On the 4 hour, same sort of thing, breaking structure to the downside here actually. But again, if we reject off of these wicks here, we could have an entry. 1 hour, definitely bearish. So this is going against our bias. 30-minute, exact same thing. It all depends on whether we can reject these lows here and push up. So this could be dangerous. It's much easier to go with the trend than it is to predict the bottom of a sell-off. But I think it could be the right move based on these rejections here of liquidity here and liquidity here. If we get a sweep and a break of structure, I will probably go long. Okay, so GU is swept. It's broken structure on the 5-minute. It's a decent risk to reward for level 5, so I may potentially, if we get a rejection off of the order block here, if we get a rejection and a break of structure out of this, I may go long. Just using super small risk because we've got such a high risk to reward. And it is a pretty risky trade. So we've tapped into the order block just about... Actually, no, we haven't yet. We've not tapped into the order block yet. I'm not a huge fan of the trade, but if we get the extra confluences, we get the test into the order block and the break structure, then it's such a high risk to reward that I'm not that bothered. It'll be worth the risk. Okay, there we go. So we're in the order block now. If we get a rejection and a break structure, I'm in. Currently, the recent highs are here, so if we close above this level, I will go long. We've got a nice rejection here. Just got to wait for that break of structure. I'm going to have 2 take profits. We're going to have take profit 2 at this equilibrium here. And we'll have take profit 1 just about here at the highest here. We have a 3-minute order block just in here. It'll be interesting to see what happens on the 3-minute within the 5-minute order block. All right, GU's actually almost broken through the order block. So if we break through the order block, or we don't get, if we close within the order block, we're not going to be taking this trade. Need to make sure we get a wick rejection now. Otherwise, we won't enter. So this is looking like a pretty good rejection. Rejected off the 5-minute order block. 3-minute order block was rejected as well. We also have news in an hour. So we got to be careful of that. We're coming up. Looks like we're almost going to break structure. There is a chance here that we come up, break structure, and just reject off of these order blocks within here and sell off again, which would not be nice. We've got 10 seconds and 2, 1. Oh, we didn't. Okay, we didn't break structure. So we've got another 5 minutes to wait. So we'll look at the 3-minute. 3-minute closes in 1 minute. See if we break structure on that or if we reject off of here. Let's look at the secondary order block in here. Let's see how it reacts at this level here. If we break through, then I won't be taking this trade at the moment. Okay, so we had a nice rejection. We've got 20 seconds left on this candle, but of course, this is no longer valid as the break of structure level. We've got a new high here. So when we break above this, close above this, we can enter. stops, I'll probably put stops just about there. If we break above here, or if we close above this order block here, that would be great. I'll have a bit more confidence in the trade. I'm going to put stops down here, just in case we sweep liquidity here and we broke structure. Okay, so we're going to go in long. There's one unit, well, one position rather, and the second position. Okay, we're going to have stops where I've listed them here, just underneath this set of candles, this low. I'll just stick them in on MetaTrader. So yeah, in total, we're looking at 0.75% risk. We're going to have take profit 1 at this area here. Right, trade is set up. If we win, we'll have about 1% plus 0.5%. So we're looking at about a 1.5% win if we hit take profit 1 and 2 off of a 0.75% risk. All right, we're going well. We're almost at take profit 1. We're up about 0.8% profit at the moment. When we hit take profit 1, one of my positions will be closed at 0.5% profit. We only risked 0.75 in total across the 2 positions. Perfect. Hit TV1. Awesome. Okay, so we are up. Let's have a look at this. We are up 0.5% in secured profit. I'm going to move my stops to break even right now. So we have secured the money. There we go. Not bad. We're going to leave this trade to run now up to take profit 2. Okay, so something quite interesting's happened. We've had a break of structure to the upside on the 15-minute chart. And also on the 30-minute chart, we had this little push up here. It's tiny, but it does still technically count. So we closed above on the 30-minute here. I'm considering moving my take profit 2 up purely because the higher time frame is insinuating that we may continue higher up. So I may potentially put my targets up here, just underneath this resistance here. I also need to be careful because news comes out in, 6 minutes? So in 5 minutes, I'll have a look at the charts again. Right, news is coming out in 45 seconds. The news that is coming out is manufacturing PMI, for USD. We're in GBP USD, so it is going to have a heavy effect on it. We've got 30 seconds until news comes out. I have moved stops just above my break-even point in case we have slippage, which is quite common when news comes out just because of the huge amount of movement in the market. I'm only holding through news because I'm happy to get stopped out break-even. There's essentially no risk apart from slippage, which is why I've moved my stops just above break-even. And I think I will wait. Okay, well, there's the news. Not much has happened, to be honest. Okay, all right, well, it went in our favor, luckily. We are climbing up. I'm still going to have take profits up here. I'm going to let the market run up. I may actually just close half at equilibrium anyway, just to be safe, and let the other half run. I think that's probably the best idea. Secure half, move stops just below this level here, this little low. Once we hit take profit, well, once we hit equilibrium, take profit 2 is up here now. I'm just going to mark that in. There we go, and take profit 2. There we go. Okay. I should probably change that one as well, just so it looks more visually appealing. So I've just moved my stop loss below this low here. I'll stick it in red so we can actually see. There we go. There's the stop loss currently. That is about 0.2% in profit on top of what we've already made. So it's looking pretty good so far. Just got to wait for this equilibrium and wait for this take profit 2 or wait for this stop out. But if we can close above this level here, are we pretty happy? So we're getting ready to sell another half of the remaining position once we hit equilibrium. Almost there, we had another break of structure to the upside on the 5 minute. There we go. There's my alert. And close half. Perfect. So far we have just under 1% secured profit off of a 0.75% risk trade. We're going to leave it to run to take profit 2, but I'm going to move my stops up to TP1 or just above it. Put my stops up here. So I think I might actually close out the rest of my position fairly soon just because of this fair value gap we've got here. I've just moved my take profit to equal to the fair value gap within here. So if we reject off, we get closed in profit. So I'm just watching here in case we get a 1-minute break instructed to the downside, in which case I will close the remaining position. So if we close below there in the next 10 seconds, I will be out the position, just in case we get a reversal. So far, okay. Almost. We didn't close below. So I'm going to hold the position. Okay, seems to be quite a bit of selling pressure. I've been in this trade for a while, so I just want to get out. And we are out. There we go. Okay, so in total, we made just under 1.5%. We made about 1.46% off of that trade. Not too bad, but I was only risking 0.38% on each position. We could have held it a little longer, I guess. We initially had stops down here, but I then closed out the position here. Yeah, decent trade. I'm pretty happy with it. There's a trade. Thanks for watching.